To the breaking news out of the Middle East, the back and forth continuing this hour after the fragile ceasefire deal between Israel and Iran appears to have collapsed. CBS News Philadelphia's Brandon Goldner tracking the latest developments from our newsroom for us. Brandon, good morning.
Good morning, Janelle. The president posted his social media, quote, Israel is not going to attack Iran, and says the ceasefire is now back in effect. We haven't seen anything yet from Israeli or Iranian leaders about the agreement being back on. Israel accused Iran this morning of violating the ceasefire. Iran. Sirens of smoke trails over Israeli skies this morning after a deadly Iranian missile barrage. Iranian state TV signaled those may be the last of the country's strikes after President Donald Trump announced a, quote, complete and total ceasefire between the two nations on social media last night. At first, Israel announced its country had approved the ceasefire deal, but then in about face, Israel's defense minister ordered new intense operations to attack Tehran and to destroy targets of the regime and terror infrastructure after accusing Iran of violating the ceasefire. But an Iranian news agency says reports of a violation were false.
I'm not happy that Israel's going out now. There was one rocket that I guess was fired overboard. It was after the time limit and it missed its target. And now Israel's going out. These guys got to calm down.
Iran's foreign minister initially seemed non-committal to the proposal, posting on X, there is no agreement, though he followed it up with claims that his country continued its aggression until the last minute, indicating a possible stop in strikes around 4 a.m. local time.
I'm not happy with Iran either, but I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake.
Monday, Iran launched counterstrikes targeting a U.S. airbase in Qatar, retaliation for U.S. strikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities over the weekend. President Trump says Iran gave early notice in advance and that there were no deaths or injuries. We're awaiting responses from Iran and Israel following the president's comments. As soon as we get that, we'll bring it to you live. Janelle.
All right. A very fluid and developing situation in the Middle East this morning. Brandon, thank you for that. And as that situation changes rapidly, stay with us for the breaking developments that we'll have on air and online at cbsphiladelphia.com.